Hi guys, it's me again, your girl Curly Cammy. Listen, it ain't gonna be no long video, okay? I know my plate is empty, but I got some food right here. I got some, I wanted something different this time. I wanted some Chinese food, so I went and got me some fried, what you call them? Chicken wings. Goodness gracious. So I got some fried chicken wings and some egg rolls, and some fried rice. I don't do it too much experience with Chinese food. I just don't. It ain't, that I'll be with none of the myths or nothing like that. I just don't. Now, what I don't do with these feathers now, I need y'all to do better with that. But anyway, how are y'all? I hope y'all are faring well. Anyway, let me get me an egg roll out, child. I love me a good old crispy egg roll, honey. Ooh, yes. Anyway, let me get me a little thumbnail here. Moving on. Whoo, child. I got something to put on y'all mind. Now, this, this ain't gonna be no long video, I promise you. I know y'all be like, could you just get to the point sometimes and just stop all this talking? Don't nobody be listening to nothing I say anyway, so it really don't make no difference. I'm gonna just keep doing them, so whatever. But this is what I want to ask y'all, because I'm dealing with something kind of, this not in my life. Ooh, this hat, child. I'm not really dealing with this from, in my own personal life, but this is something I've been, dealing with somebody I know. Domestic violence. When do you need to intervene? This is something I want to ask. When should you intervene? Oh, let me get my drink, child. Hold on. Oh, yes. Don't y'all like my glasses? I got these glasses as a gift. Ooh, child. When I was 25 years old, that was, how old am I now? I'm finna be 37. 12 years ago, I think. That was what, some time ago. But anyway, so yeah, child. So anyway, but yeah, so like, when do you intervene? So now this is what happened. So my neighbor was going through something personal. And, like, I'm a to myself person. I ain't no person to be out here in nobody's business. I don't even speak to people. If somebody don't say hey to me, I don't say nothing. If somebody walk past me, okay, hello. But other than that, I don't go over there, not you got some sugar. I don't do none of that. None of it. I don't. I live in the city. I'm a city girl, sort of, pretty much. And I just don't believe in that. I can't. I don't do all that yapping. We ain't coming over. You can't sit on my couch. I don't want to sit on yours. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so, I hear them sometimes like screaming and yelling at each other. Everybody had their little arguments, whatever. But in this particular situation, this was like she was getting beat up. And I was like, okay. So I stopped whatever I was doing. I can't even remember what I was doing. And I was like, okay, let me listen in. Because this sounds like this is escalating to something, serious. And I know she has a baby. And he might be like maybe a year and a half, 2 years old. He's little, teeny baby, little thing. And I'm like, okay. I'm thinking about, I used to work at a domestic violence shelter before. And I know how things can be, what, victims go through and what abusers do and what they're capable of. And I'm like, being that this keeps happening, and I just know the cycle, how it keeps repeating, and, how people don't want to get out, or they do want to get out and they just don't get out. And so anyway, and, I've never experienced this before as, a neighbor. And I'm just trying to figure out, when do I intervene? I studied this as a psychology student as well. And I actually took a course on this just recently. I mean, literally 3 weeks ago, today, I ended my course. And, it talked about friends and family, but it didn't say, anything. We never talked about neighbors. We never talked about what do you do as a neighbor, So I'm trying to figure out, when do I intervene? So that particular night, which was just 3 days ago, it got to the point where she was screaming like he was hurting her. So I called the police. And I called the police because of that. But then he came outside of the apartment, of the condo unit, and came to my door. Yeah. Kicked my trash bin, because you know how you have valet trash? He came to my door and kicked my trash bin down the hall. Pardon me? Hello? Woo, what you doing? And I heard her scream, you know, hey, stop doing it, leave her alone, or whatever, something like that. And I was like, if I had opened the door, I might be next, you know? And so I called 911, and I was like, you know, and they asked all these questions. Is anybody in immediate danger? I was like, he's beating her. For sure, she's in danger. And they were like, does he have any weapons, or does anybody have any weapons? I said, I don't know, but I know I do. Because I'm telling you now, if he gets out, I'm not going to open the door and put myself in danger or interject myself into the situation, because that's how people get into trouble. And I'm going to get to that topic in a minute. So I did not open the door until I knew it was safe to do so, or whatever, because I wanted to check on her, and I was worried about the baby, because when people do stuff like that around kids and stuff, I get nervous. Like, that's my thing. I'm an advocate for children. I'm an advocate for people in general, but like especially like children. Like, I come from a abusive home, and that's a real special soft spot in my heart, and that makes me nervous. Sorry, and I need to be eating. But anyway, so so I wonder, like, where's the cutoff line with that? Because, long story short, I helped her, called police for her. Sheriff's department came out. He got out, he left, whatever. And when she was outside, I noticed she barely had any clothes on. He locked her out the house. She didn't have any clothes on, didn't have any shoes on. So I went outside, and trying to help her, like, let me get you some house shoes or something to put on your feet. And I was trying to do that, just try to be a, woman, try to help her. And, after everything was said and done, she was, she came, knocked on the door and was like, thank you so much for helping me, because, this has been my life, my whole life. This is all I know is, violence. And I just, I try to get away from it. But every time I do, because I was telling her, she needs to get a plan and all that stuff, all the textbook stuff you're supposed to say to people. And she was like, I know all of that, but I never follow through. I said, well, this is going to be the time you're going to follow through, because you have a baby watching everything that you're doing. Everything that you are doing, he is watching you. And she was like, yeah, I know. I said, so this is going to be the time it's going to change, because, if you don't, he's going to watch, or, something bad's going to happen, and you don't want that to happen. But anyway, so, and then afterwards, even before all of that was going on, not before that was going on, but when I was out helping her, I never let her come in the house, because I thought back to all the elders I've ever known in my life. They said, you do not ever let the devil in your house. I'm telling you, folks say. And people say, well, ain't nothing to that. Lies you tell. Yes, it is. Helping somebody is helping somebody. Okay? But you gotta understand, when you have peace in your home, you know what I'm saying, you have to be very careful. And I know when people have things on them, you can tell when somebody got something on them, something chasing them in their life, you know, a demon, whatever, chasing them on them, you know, chasing them. And you don't want that stuff in your house. And I was like, you can't come up in here. And it wasn't nothing like I thought, you know, she was less than or nothing like that. It was just, I don't want somebody with no spirit on her coming up in my house. You know what I'm saying? And that's what was scaring me the most. Was I was scared of how her husband was acting, you know what I'm saying? Because he was losing it, acting crazy. Because I wasn't finna let no man come up in here, right, you know, acting no fool. That wasn't finna go down. And, you know, I did not want nobody coming up in here with no evil spirit on them. You ain't finna mess with my peace, not up in my house. So, you know, so I stepped outside and talked to her about whatever we had to talk about. And that was that. And I asked God, you know, to forgive me if I was wrong. But I just couldn't. Can't, not in here. And then the next day, crazy now. The next day, I'm sitting in the house all day and heard a peep. Well, I did. I guess y'all say, really, you doing too much. Mind your business. So the next morning, I heard them screaming, arguing, F you, blah, 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 all kind of stuff. And then silence the rest of the day. But then 8 o'clock p.m., post meridian, or whatever you say, whatever it is, p.m., I get a knock on the door. I ain't got no, I'm just got my nightgown on. You know what I'm saying? I've been chilling all day, working, doing whatever. I got my nightgown on. And I go look at the peephole. First of all, I get my taser and a butcher knife, because I ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? Too much been going on. And so I go to the door, look at the peephole. It's somebody with a Spectrum shirt on. I'm like, So I open the door, crack it just a little bit, and got my hand behind both hands behind my back. What's up? How can I help you? He was like, yeah, I'm from Spectrum. I came to check your cable. So I'm like, you come to check my cable? He was like, yeah, they called you last week, and he never said my name. Never said my name. But he said, in your address, such and such, whatever. And then I said, well, yeah, I mean, you know, anybody could have figured that out by the building number and the number on my door. Hello, duh. And so, and I was like, yeah, he said, they called you last week and they called you today and told you I was coming. And I said, no, they didn't. He said, well, I need to come in and look around, and I'm gonna go outside and do some work, or I can do outside and then come in. I said, well, no, you're not gonna come in, because I know I didn't call anybody and they didn't call me. So you're not gonna come in. So you need, whatever you do outside, you just have to do that outside. Outside. But you're not gonna come in here and do anything. And I closed the door and locked it. And I got right on the phone and called Spectrum. And I asked them people, I said, did y'all send somebody out here to my house to check cable or something? And they were like, no. I said, I didn't think so. And first of all, I don't have cable. Okay? I only have Wi-Fi. I don't have any cable whatsoever. I have 2 boxes, and that is all I have in my house. When they brought me my modem and my modem, whatever you call it. When it brought me the 2 boxes, the guy that brought it when I first moved in 2 years ago, never said that there I had any kind of nothing outside. He had nothing he had to do outside. He just brought it, hooked up the things, plugged them in the wall, and said it's ready to go. That's all he said. Never said he had to do nothing outside. And so I was like, he said, "Oh my God, you didn't let him in the house, did you?" I said, "No, I did not." He said, "Oh my God, you need to call the police." And so I said, "Well, I didn't call the police." And I said, "It took y'all almost 20 minutes to answer to get to me." Because I had to, you know how you got to call and wait, get the prompts and all that crap. And by the time I did all that, it had 20 minutes had passed. So ain't no telling where that man was, you know what I'm saying? But when I hung up with them, I did call the security guard up at the gate because I live in gated community, and told him, "Hey, you got somebody out here on the prowl out here lying. Somebody work for Spectrum and talking about, you know, they looking to work on somebody's cable. They trying to get up in my house." Well, he didn't know he was finna get electrocuted because I was gonna put about 158 billion volts through his body. He was gonna be landing here burnt. He was gonna have smoke coming on. Yes, that's how he was gonna be looking. Extra crispy, original. And I'm like, what is going on? So I just sat there most of the night and I thought about it, and I was like, there had to be that guy's friend or his cousin or something. He sent this guy over here to kind of like jump me or beat me up because he was mad. Probably figured out that I was the one to call the police. And I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. I was like, I gotta get me a gun. I have to. I cannot be out here like unstrapped. So it's on. And I'm not getting this now, you know, don't nobody take this the wrong way. Like I'm finna get out here and just be out here playing, you know, cops and robbers and nothing like that. But best believe somebody try it. They gotta try it. Like I'm talking about try it. And I got other stuff too. Y'all know I got a taser. I did a whole video on the taser and the mace. I got mace with tear gas in it. So, I mean, pick your battles, whatever. You know? But I'm just trying to figure out, as a neighbor, how far do you go? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want nobody coming over here or whatever. And I told her, if you need me, let me know. And I meant that. But then the next day when she turned around, he was right back. To me, all that went well. I can't. You ain't enabling him to keep doing the same old stuff to you. And that goes out the window for me. You know what I'm saying? So my question is, let me clarify my question. When you're trying to help somebody, okay, so like today, I saw the baby. They were screaming at each other. I don't know. She was coming from somewhere. And I heard screaming and stuff. So when I looked at the people, and the baby was walking down the hall by himself, going to the house. I guess walking behind one of them. I don't know. I ain't seen no adult. And then the baby finally walked in and the door slammed. And I'm just like, you know, at what point do you say something to somebody? I used to work for DCF, so I know when I need to report child abuse. Now, I know that. But I'm saying, like, you know, when do you call the police? I don't want to be that person that calls the police, you know, and escalate a situation that didn't need to be escalated. You know, somebody just having a regular argument. But at the same time, Jesus, you know, like, what do you do? Don't get nah, honey. Because when we was outside, when the police was here that night, that he had came to my door acting crazy. When he had locked her out and I was standing out there with the deputies and the girl. And she was saying something. And I said, I ain't scared of him. I'm not. And I had my taser in my hand. And we was talking about something. And he finally opened the door. And he heard me say, I ain't scared of him. Electrocute you. I will. Baby, I was telling my friend, I said, look, honey, I will do you like Regina King did that dude. And what movie was that? When she caught him coming out of the shower and she had baby oil that flow. Baby, I'll whoop you like you stole America. Let me tell you, whoop you like the Native Americans want to whoop all these people out here. Baby, I will whoop you just like that. Baby, I will reach back to 1773 and whoop the Dominican Republic right at you. What? Okay. I ain't no aggressive person. But I was telling my friend though, for real now. All jokes aside. No matter how strong a woman thinks that she is, she ain't gonna be able to beat no man. You know, she can fight back. She can. And there are women that beat men. There are women that beat men. And it's not that these women are stronger than the men. It's that they know that these men are men who would never hit a woman. And so that's why they can get away with hitting them. And they're not really getting away with hitting them. That's why the man won't never hit them back. Because it's just not men that would ever hit a woman. And so that's why these, you know, they beat on these men and stuff like that. Because it be, you know, you see some of these women, you be like, I know this little woman would hit on this man. You be like, Because I have seen some instances, some cases. I had read some case law and read some stuff and seen some stuff firsthand. And I was like, wow. But yeah, sure did. The man be way bigger than the woman. And that's exactly what it was. He was just like, you know, the guy was just like, I just wasn't raised like that. And, you know, I just let her, you know, I know she'll calm down or whatever. And she'll stop. I just was like, ooh, child. And I've been blessed, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. There ain't no man ever tried to hit me. Because I do believe. Y'all already know what this look mean. I ain't even got to say it. But I do believe. And he do believe that I'm enough crazy that he ain't gonna make it. You talking about Farrah Fawcett, Angela Bassett, and some more people wrapped up in one right here. Lorena Bobbitt. Boy, don't play with me like that. I don't even like a man raising his voice at me. Don't do that. I don't like that. I don't yell at a man. We don't yell at each other. We might have disagreements and stuff like that, but we ain't gonna be hot and screaming at each other. Hold on. Wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, it's a respect thing. I feel like you just can't be, I just can't be with nobody if you can't, I can't do that. I just can't see myself doing that. I don't know, I guess. And I know everybody is not the same, and I'm not down to nobody that is in a situation where they feel like they can't, you know, be stronger or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. So nobody, please don't take this the wrong way. It's just, I know, man, and I done been through abuse before. Not from a partner though. I see my mom be verbally abused and stuff like that. Mentally abused, controlled. She still is. And I just be like, I can't do that. And just seeing that makes me just be like, I would rather eat a box of flies than to talk about let somebody finna control me. And that right there, I had to go to counseling for myself. And I'm not ashamed to tell nobody. Just seeing other people be controlled and being pushed around and told what they gonna do. What? I wish somebody would. I was, boy, you talking about like a match waiting to be lit. Because this is what you was finna get. Attitude. And I was just I had became a control freak because I was like, you're not finna tell me. And And I had to go to counseling because I had became a problem for my own self. And I was like, I can't be that way. I can't be productive in life if I'm going to continue down that path. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get that fixed, to fix myself. And now I'm like, okay, it's just things I'm going to deal with and things I'm not going to deal with. But I don't have to be rah about it, So that's that. But child, But I ain't finna do no. I want about hollering at me. Don't holler at me. Don't raise your voice. Don't do it. I know way too much about the law. About people, how people got away with murder. How they didn't get away with it. How they slipped up. I'm not the one. These are just jokes. Anywho. But yeah, y'all. So, I'm just wondering. I'm going to put a poll in there. Or y'all write in the comments. When do you call the police? Do you call the police when they're fighting, or because they have a child, or do you just let them fight all the time? What do you do? I don't know. I just feel like her quality of life isn't good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like she's walking on eggshells all the time. And I was telling my cousin, we had to pray over. Me and her was on the phone, honey. We was praying. Baby, like we was two evangelists. Do you hear me? Honey, we was on that phone praying so hard. Because I was like, I can't do it. I don't never want to feel scared like that in my own house. That ain't gonna sit well with my spirit. Not me being scared out of my house. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to go nowhere for 2 days because I didn't know if I was gonna run into somebody or, I didn't know what was gonna happen. And I didn't like that. I didn't care for that at all. And so shoot, we was praying, and after we prayed and we bound them demons and stuff, I got me some oil, prayed over the oil real good. Baby, I went nowhere in this house. I went old school on them, baby. I said, you got to get out of here. Loose hair. You better get up out of here, baby. You will not be over here. And shoot, and I done slept good ever since. I slept so good today, I slept almost 12 o'clock. I said, oh, shoot. Good thing nobody need me at work, child. Oh, I slept so good. But anyway, y'all, I just want to ask y'all that, it's just, when do you interject? I just don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do a poll, but y'all leave comments. Oh, shoot, I forgot about the microphone. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. But y'all leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what I should do. if things were to go left again, because I'm talking about this is like constant. And I'm just like, I'm concerned for the baby, because that's not good for him. And I know how it works. I used to work, like I said, I used to work for DCF. And I know exactly what needs to happen. And the professional in me wants to take over. But the woman in me, I am a woman, but, I'm just like, I just want to reach out and help her, but I can't, because she's not doing, the professional in me sees that she's not doing what she needs to do. She needs to be on the case plan. That's all I can see, that she needs to be on the case plan and DCF needs to intervene, and she's not doing what she needs to do. First of all, she needs to get a restraining order, and she needs to follow through with everything they need her to do, and she needs to get a case plan, and she needs to stick to that case plan. And if she doesn't meet her goals, then, whatever. But the first thing she needs to do is get that restraining order, because that baby is being subjected to all kinds of violence, and that is not cool. He's in his very formative years. He's very young, but he's in his formative years, and he's looking at all of that stuff. And he's, going to be going to school soon, coming up, and he's going to start to act out. That's not cool. So I don't know. Anyway, but y'all, let me go on here. Oh, I want to show y'all this. I went to Walmart. I'm not gonna eat this food. I can't eat nothing else. Just gonna drink some water. Child, y'all must see my little wig cap, child. I ain't feel like doing nothing. My hair, I gotta wash it. So I went to Walmart, and I like wax and candles and stuff. I'm just a candle fanatic right now. And I found some. Y'all remember that stuff? Who was it by? Was it by Victoria's Secret? Love Spell. Look what I found. It's called Magic Spell. The Sensationals wax. I found that at Walmart. Sorry, I don't know what that is. Oh my God, I wish y'all could smell it. Oh, it smells just like Love Spell. Smells just like it. So I bought that. This one is, I done had this one for a minute, but this is White Woods. White Woods. It smells like the Twilight Woods that you get from Bath and Body Works. The candle they have there, or the spray that you get at Bath and Body Works, smells really good. This one is, oh, slap myself with it. Oh, that smells so good. Girlfriend Night. Bubbly Berry Bliss. I don't know what it smells like, but it smells really good. This one right here, it smells so good. Girlfriend Night. That thing is delicious. Molten Orange, an eruption of happiness. This is something I think that you should burn when you are working. If you're, everybody working from home. And y'all probably see my little candle right here. I'm working from home. I'm not working from home, but that I got right here on the edge of the counter. I don't know, that's something from Glade, child. And them little Glade candles, I ain't buying out now one of them no more. Never again. Cause I just bought those probably a week ago, and they already almost right here at the bottom. I'm not doing that. That was a waste of money. It was $3. So anyway, this one is Molten Orange. Let y'all see. And these were all $2 a piece. They was in the bins. And it smells so good. It's fresh. It's like a sweet orange. Oh, it smells so good. And then this one is called No Place Like Home. It's sweet cinnamon and warm clove. Or if you have some cinnamon and clove at home, just put some in a pot on the stove and simmer it on low, and it releases the steam in your house. Smells just the same. Oh, that smells good. No Place Like Home. That's the one now. It smells good. And then I found a candle. Then I got a funny story about a candle. I'm gonna let y'all go, because I know y'all like it. Anybody asked you for all this here. This is called Velvet Sunrise. And this smells so good. Velvet Sunrise. Let me get it. There it is. And it's just a Walmart brand here. But that thing is, it smells so smooth. It smells like It smelled like berries and orange juice and something. It smelled like it's real smooth, like some from tropical smoothie or something. It smells really good. And then this old thing here that I got from Family Dollar. Now let me tell you about this thing here. You see this? You see it? I got this from Family Dollar. And I almost killed myself, first of all. Okay? This is a citronella candle. I got that because I live by the water, literally, like on it. Like I live so close to the water that I almost was not able to get renter's insurance because I live that close to the water. Because had I lived literally 3 feet more to the water, I was not going to be able to get renter's insurance. That's how close I live, like that close. Anywho, child, so like mosquitoes are bad out here. And anyway, I was like, well, I'm gonna get me some citronella candles because citronella candles are wonderful because everybody knows citronella candles keep mosquitoes off. So you just get you some, people who, have homes and stuff, or when you sit out on your balcony, patio, or lanai, whatever, just burn them, and they keep the scent keeps them away. And so I said, I'm gonna just burn me some because every time I open the door every time I open the door, it's like they come in and I'm like, oh God. So I said, I'm gonna just burn some here by the kitchen next to the door because that'll just keep them, every time I open the door, that'll just keep them going back, push them back if they won't want to come in because the smell will be too loud. Child, I'm sitting in here, I'm talking about, felt like I had COVID. I just knew I had the COVID. I'm sitting out here trying to make a last will, calling on folks, just like, Lord have mercy, crying, just going through it all day long. I'm talking about all day. I ain't talking about a couple hours, few minutes. All day I'm going through it in my mind, just in turmoil. And I'm like, Lord, I'm a respiratory. I'm talking about, when I say I thought I was dying because my respiratory system was just really, really triggered. And, I'm really thinking that I got COVID. So I'm looking up I'm online looking at the symptoms and I got the symptoms, like everything that's respiratory related to COVID. I got all the symptoms. So I'm like, Jesus, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So then I was looking at my doctor's office and they said, not to go to the hospital, but to, call this number or whatever, and they will tell you what to do. So I said, well, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to see, what I could do. So, cause I'm talking about, I was coughing a lot, like hard, like so hard that like my back was hurting. Like my back was red, my neck was red, my face was red, everything was red. And I was like sore, like hurting. I was sore cause I was coughing so hard. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Excuse my French. And I said, Lord, I just don't know what's going on. And I was like scared, and it's just me, I don't have nobody here with me and I ain't got nobody to call, And I just said, okay. And I thought about it and I got some smaller ones and I looked at it because this one didn't say nothing about, what you can and can't do. So I looked at the little ones and it said outdoor use only. You low down dirty jokers. You low down dirty jokers. You can't burn these in the house. That's why, because this citronella stuff will kill you. You can't burn these in the house. Don't do that, okay? Because I almost took my life away. Fooling with these candles. Do not burn these citronella candles in the house. I don't know if I told y'all before, but don't do it, okay? Don't burn them. Do not burn them in the house because them lungs, baby. No, I don't know telling what they look like now. Them things they was going through it. But anyway, so don't do it. I'm still kind of, messed up a little bit. But anyway, because it don't take nothing but a little bit of something too strong to throw my whole respiratory system off. I bought the bamboo pillows. Y'all know them pillows. Everybody be talking about, oh, that's so great and this and that. No, buy them pillows. I bought them pillows from TJ Maxx a couple years ago, and brand new. And this is how I got away with them. Now, you know, them pillows like $24 or something like that per pillow. And TJ Maxx had them. But the way somebody had did it, one of the associates, probably a kid, didn't know no better, had bundled them and put $20 on the pillows and bundled them, taped them as one package. And they supposed to be per pillow. But the way they did it was they put them in only one big bag. Because when I checked out, the lady was like, this don't look right. I said, well, that's how they had it back there. I don't know. And so she was like, okay, whatever. So she scared and went home. Child, I'm talking about 3 days in there with them pillows, because they said let the pillows air out for like 3 or 4 days before you use them. And so I did, but them pillows, you got to let them air out in Africa and go back and get them 2 or 3 weeks later. Because if you have them in the same house as you, you got a sensitive respiratory system, nope. You're going to be sick as a dog. If you got asthma, don't buy them pillows. Don't. Because I'm telling you, you're going to be just like me. And I don't have asthma. But I was wheezing, coughing, you name it. I was going through it. My chest I couldn't handle it. My chest, everything was popping and cracking and couldn't do it. And I was coughing. And that was at the time I had a roommate, and she was like, are you okay? No, I'm dying. Thanks. Appreciate it. And I was like, God, what is going on? And I thought about it. Them stupid pillows. Took the pillows back, got my money back. Symptoms gone. And I told the lady when I was taking pillows back, I said, y'all need to stop selling those, because you know what? It's something in those pillows that make me sick. She said, somebody else said the same thing. Hello, it's true. You probably need to stop selling them. And so, I don't know if anybody else ever had that trouble, but don't do that. Anyways, y'all, I'm finna let y'all go, because, you know, I'm back in school now. I went ahead and bit the bullet and took summer school, so I've been avoiding this class for like my entire life, and yeah, so yeah. Anyways, let me go. Right. Anyway, I love you. You are loved. Whatever you're doing, be good or be good at it. And I will see you guys on the next episode.